Traveling Bill.
I'm really excited.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
really excited for this mini
This
episode. This is a good
one. Is it haunted or is it us? And this is a fun one.
Yes.
This is for sale on Zillow. So we did use Zillow. However, because of the house that is for sale,
Yes.
I did a little extra research because it was needed.
Yes.
We're going down to New Orleans in Louisiana for the LaLaurie mansion.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I'm not saying that correctly because I don't speak French.
I think it was perfect.
LaLaurie. LaLaurie?
That sounded great.
Okay, we'll go with it. So it's for sale for $10.2 million.
I will say, it has been completely gut renoed. It is just gorgeous.
Oh, it is. It is. The photos are beautiful. Do not worry. You will see them.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
8 beds, 10 baths. And obviously when it was built, it did not have 10 bathrooms.
No.
Because it was built in 1832.
Yeah.
But
it had 2. Yeah.
Like excited. So I'm going to read what they have on Zillow right now.
Okay.
And then I'll throw in some extra history that I pulled. And then, because it is not just us.
Yes.
I have some traveling ghostly ghoul encounters.
Okay.
So I'll start us off. Now, like I said, this little part is from Zillow. Step in. No, can't read. We've learned this by now. English major, can't read. Steeped in local lore, the LaLaurie mansion stands as a pinnacle of historical significance and architectural grandeur in the heart of New Orleans. The Empire-style antebellum masterpiece seamlessly blends period details with modern comforts and what was curated to elevate every corner of its expanse. Upon entering the main house, one is greeted by double parlors, a billiard room, a guest room suite, and a 2,000 bottle wine cellar.
Wow.
2,000.
Wow. That's an impressive collection.
Box of red wine on my bar.
Yeah.
Not a bottle.
Yeah.
Box.
Anyways,
ascending the spiral central stairwell to the second floor reveals another set of double parlors, a powder room, a grand dining room, and a spacious kitchen. The highlight is the enormous wraparound galley balcony, accessible from original triple hung windows. Gorgeous.
I mean, so
gorgeous.
Great, yeah.
Like, I want to step inside this mansion so badly. It offers views that embody New Orleans' old world charm.
Yeah.
The third floor hosts 3 luxurious bedroom suites, including a striking red lacquered primary suite.
Wow.
Featuring a speakeasy accessible through a hidden bathroom door. I want to go inside this mansion.
Oh my God.
I want indoors. I want
yeah.
Experience unparalleled 360-degree views of the city from a rare private French Quarter rooftop deck.
Yeah.
Like, adding to its allure, the mansion includes servant wings with 2 independent apartments, 2 more bedroom suites, one currently serving as a sizable home office.
Wow.
At the heart of the property lies a quintessential French Quarter brick courtyard, providing a serene oasis for outdoor relaxation with ensuring utmost privacy.
Wow.
Off-street garage parking. Like, I mean, it's just insane.
It's insane.
Insane. Buyers can experience a unique blend of past and present in the heart of New Orleans. Okay, first of all, props to the person who wrote this.
Oh my god, that was my first remark.
Like-
It's like, way to spin
Like,
the like most sinister
uh-huh.
house in
Yeah.
New Orleans for
Yeah,
sure, and
yeah.
it's not America because
Yeah.
of the history.
Of the
And-
South, just
Yeah.
like, yeah. The words, I mean, I was stuttering, can't read. But quintessential French Quarter, like,
Yeah. Yeah. Just
yeah. So well done,
Well
Zillow,
done.
Realtor,
Snaps.
awesome job.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, talk about spinning the dark history into this gorgeous
Yeah.
mansion. I want to be inside it. I want to be inside
I know I want to go see. Well, you've been to New Orleans.
I have been to New Orleans, but I did not get to go to the mansion.
So there was no like tours or anything, but
Right.
I walked by and took photos of the mansion. It is massive.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's like an entire.
I mean, it's 10 bedrooms.
corner.
I don't think I wrote down. I didn't. How many square feet?
Well,
and sometimes I write it down, but I didn't this time.
It's on the corner. It's a corner property.
Yeah.
So it takes up like the entire corner. It is from both sides of the street. It goes down and it goes down. It
Crazy.
is so big. It's. I'll have to look. Maybe we'll post some of. I have photos from when I went to New Orleans like 2 years ago.
Yeah, because I definitely don't. I didn't
yeah.
get to see it because when I went, and I know I've said this previously, I went for work, so it's like I can
Right.
only go to places in the afternoon, and I stayed mostly. Well, I was staying at Hotel Mont de Leon,
Yes.
and so like I did that, and I did go down to like the Market Street, and I went and saw. Was it Saint? What's the square? Is it Jackson? The center.
Oh, I can't think of it right now, but yep. Saw a
I'm
trumpet
sorry.
player
Yeah,
there.
saxophone player.
Saxophone player.
Yeah,
a whole little
the
brass
cathedral
band.
is right
Yeah.
there. Sorry,
It's
guys.
across from Cafe Du Monde.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
So I've done that. You know.
Okay.
So I need to go back.
The
We're gonna go.
LaLaurie mansion is not far from all of that. It's in
No,
that
no,
whole area.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have to go back, and maybe we
Yeah.
can find a way. Maybe it'll be a hotel, and we can
Oh
get
yeah.
inside.
I'd be really curious to
Who's
see what
buying
they
it?
do
If you're gonna
with
buy it and
yeah.
make it an inn, and then house us for
Right.
the night.
Right, just a bed and breakfast.
Can we see your speakeasy?
Right, like I
please?
wonder, like
Can we see your
I just
speakeasy,
wanna see the
please?
speakeasy. Can we, if it were still for sale, can we get a tour as if we were buyers?
Well, I would think so, but how do we get down there before someone buys it?
Right. I don't know.
What are you doing next weekend?
Right. I'm also with the history of this place.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know,
well, I've got history.
Yeah.
So because this is not our regular, is it haunted or is it us? So I can go into it.
Yeah, we should go a little bit into the.
So there is some very tragedy.
Yes.
Behind this, and this is just a clip it. We could definitely probably do a more in-depth episode at some point.
I feel like when we go and visit it, that's when we'll do it.
Yeah, I agree.
We'll definitely come back.
I agree because like then we can be like on site.
Yeah.
But the infamous Madame Delphine was born Marie Delphine McCarty. As a child and daughter, it has been quoted that she was gentle and sweet, and a daughter of a well-to-do family, and grew up to be the woman who later will be known as the cruel mistress of the haunted house.
Yep.
Yeah. So she went from gentle and sweet
to like one of the most horrific villains. Yeah.
First of all, let's talk about the fact that 2 of her husbands died strangely in this house.
Yeah.
And it was her 3rd marriage that really kind of sparked like what's going on here, because he kept getting sick.
Yes. I mean, knowing she was known for performing like medical atrocities.
She inflicted so much horrible acts on her slaves.
Yeah.
And her own children.
Yeah.
So
it's of course it happened to her husband too.
Like, but she was brutal to her slaves, brutal to her own children. And what finally brought it all to the surface was a fire that went through the mansion.
Right.
And it revealed the living conditions of the slaves. It showed how they were tortured and starved and beaten.
Yeah, she had an attic where she kept prisoners.
And of course, she and her family just fled the scene.
Yeah.
They never paid any dues on what tragedy she caused.
Right.
And after that happened, it kind of sat for a bit, and then it was converted into an apartment complex.
Oh.
Where some tenants were murdered.
Oh.
So let's just add fuel to the fire of tragedy.
Okay.
And it also was a girls' school. So who knows
what happened there?
So it's been through hands. It's had tragedy. Yeah. So anyways, so there's the history from the beautiful house.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing that like blows my mind is the house is gorgeous. It's been gut renovated to just be this like immaculate,
beautiful,
opulent, bougie, just like all the things. Meanwhile, the history is this horrific woman who like performed medical experiments on people she kept as prisoner in her attic.
Yeah, and then also forced them to take care of her house and cook for her.
Yeah.
Needless to say with that, it's haunted.
It's haunted.
Not just because we think it is. For almost 200 years, there have been reported moments of paranormal activity.
I believe
it. There's a room in the mansion where the slaves were kept, so the attic. There's moaning that comes from that room. It's very common. Footsteps throughout the house, but especially up there. People who have even stood near the house have felt this very negative energy. Like it feels very heavy.
Yeah.
In 1894. So again, like I said, like they've seen stuff for 200 years.
Yeah.
A tenant who lived in the mansion when it was apartments witnessed a murder.
Oh.
So there's been kind of like an echo. People they say an echo of that murder.
Oh. That's terrifying.
Yeah, so like that's terrifying. An interesting account regarding the murder deals with the police interviews. One of his friends claimed that he was having problems with spirits in his house. He claimed that his friend told him that there was a demon in the house and he wasn't going to rest until he had met his end, and then was murdered.
Who's gonna buy this house?
Yeah.
That's the other reason why you were like, well, it might be sold by the time we get there. I'm not sure that it's going to be a property that sells fast.
Could you imagine like trying to keep spirits at bay while people are just looking?
Right? Like I wonder like if
the door shuts.
Yeah, I wonder if the real estate agents have had like any experiences while having to like show the house.
Yeah, like just
because I will say like New Orleans definitely has like lots of like
much. There's so much.
So much.
Touched on this a little bit before because it's not just obviously there's this mansion.
Yeah.
And then there's like Hotel Leon.
Yeah.
And, like, other places, but like
the Voodoo
the state
Museum.
The state was once part of Spain. It was part of France. They made the language be almost completely removed from the vocabulary.
Yeah.
So there's just so much.
There's not a lot of people that speak Creole anymore. Yeah, and just decimated the lands. Yeah.
So there's just so much tragedy and but then also history.
Yeah.
It's a haunted city. I mean, you get all the shows and stuff with the vampires and the witches.
Yeah, everything comes out of New Orleans. Yeah,
like,
Louisiana. Or like outside of New Orleans in the parishes and yep.
Yeah. What else is? The girls of the girls' school would have injuries that they couldn't speak of. Like they couldn't say where they came from.
Right.
They'd wake up with bruises, and they would say nothing and point to like a woman, and just be like, "She did it." Like, but then there'd be nobody there.
That's creepy.
Yeah. And then guides and various tenants over the years have advised of pulling of clothes, bags, and lights flickering.
I wonder, since it's been obviously, I don't know how recently, but obviously fairly recently got run out.
Yeah.
I'd be curious, like, if that like shook things up,
Oh,
if that calmed
sure.
things down, like where now it is.
I want to step inside, but
I
I don't want to live there.
No, I don't want to live there, but I really want to see inside.
I know. And just
It's
the photos are like just gorgeous
oh my
and
gosh.
the history. And I want to feel a little bit of what that like heaviness is.
So I
But
will
if I
say
can barely handle the house,
that's
the
true.
house, I don't know.
I mean, I definitely noticed just like different areas that I've traveled that have like known kind of really intense history. You feel that
Oh
heaviness even
yeah,
just like walking around.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. So that it would just be interesting. When we
yeah.
get down there, we have to at least go stand in front of it, even if we
Oh
can't
yeah,
get in.
absolutely. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that is my. Is it haunted or is it us? Not us.
Not us.
Very haunted.
Very, very
Very,
haunted.
very haunted.
Yes.
So yeah. But anyways, as always, we are the traveling ghouls.
So hitchhiking ghosts beware.